Clinton Township Recreation is committed to making memories that last a lifetime by providing the highest quality of programs, events, and services. Today, we will be covering information on our summer playground program. We'll explain what you can expect from us, the program structure and outline, and any important information you need to know to ensure your child has a great summer with CTPR.
Our summer planning and preparation takes place year-round. Our hiring process is step one and one of the most important parts of our planning. We know this process means just as much to you as it does to us. We have to find the very best. We need staff that you can trust to watch over your kids, but they also have to be fun and engaging so your kids enjoy all of our programs and activities. Staff ranges from high school students as assistants to college students as instructors, all the way to college graduates and full-time professionals supervising the program. Once hired, all the staff then attend our week-long orientation, where we cover our employee handbook, policies, procedures, and information. We teach them how to handle emergencies, how to keep kids engaged and involved, and how to create a lesson plan, and even how to play games. We do everything we can to ensure everyone has the proper skills, training, and standards for our program. We also require a variety of certifications from our staff to make sure that we are maintaining a safe environment for your kids. All of our staff will be certified in American Red Cross, First Aid, CPR, AED, and EpiPen training, Culture City, which is a nationally recognized inclusion certification program, and Heads Up concussion training through the CDC.
Dates and locations of our program may shift a bit year to year, but our structure stays the same. We run a 6-week program that typically runs from the end of June to early August. We close for 1 week each year for the 4th of July holiday. Exact dates are released with our summer registration information and can be found on our website at myctpr.com or facebook.com/myctpr. Our schedule is Monday through Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. We close each day for 11:45 to 12:30 for lunch. During lunch, participants must go to a supervised location or register for our Lunch Pass program. We will be covering Lunch Pass shortly.
We have locations all over the township. We are located in township parks like Neil Reed, Joy Park, or the Civic Center, and in local schools. We partner with Chippewa Valley, Clintondale, and Fraser school districts, in addition to the MISD. Specific locations are announced each year with our registration information on our website. Once confirmed, typically this would take place by the end of April.
All of our staff go through the same training. They have the same supplies, but we have very different setups at our locations. We want to make sure you sign up for the location that best fits your needs. First, we are a drop-in program, not a licensed child care program. We require active participation. That means your child is expected to play the games and do the crafts while they are there. They cannot just sit on the sideline and wait for the activity they want to do. Our program is set up to be a place your kids can go when they want to have fun and we are playing their favorite games, not just when they need supervision. There are situations such as bad weather or behavior management issues that may mean the site is closing or your child has to go home for the day.
Lunch Pass is available at an additional cost and allows your child to stay on site during lunchtime. Lunch Pass provides supervision. No food will be available on site and a bagged lunch is required. We do have a few locations that operate entirely outdoors. These locations will close down for bad weather. Bad weather is not rain. If it's raining, our sites will just adjust their schedules and run activities under the pavilion. Programs will run rain or shine, but we will close for severe weather, such as extended storms, tornado warning, or lightning detected within a range for a prolonged period of time. All our locations have a safe place that kids and staff can wait to be picked up or wait out the weather. We will not allow kids to leave the site or walk home during severe weather without speaking to a guardian first.
We have a few ways we try to communicate and keep you updated throughout the summer. One of the most important documents available all summer will be the weekly lesson plan and newsletter. These are created by each site each week and give you schedules and information for the week. The lesson plan will be your site's schedule for the week. It lets you know what your child's favorite activities are happening so you can be sure they don't miss out.
The newsletter adds on some important information. It highlights contest winners, upcoming field trip information, and lets you know if you need to send anything with your child, like a towel for water games or an egg for an egg drop contest, and sometimes updates you on other activities around the township, like fireworks dates or when we are showing a movie in the park. The lesson plan and newsletter are available online at myctpr.com and also available on site for your child to pick up each week.
We will also have site-specific Remind 101 accounts. You can sign up for this. This will give you text or email notification that the staff may need to send out after the lesson plan and newsletter have been printed. We may update you about the site closing for weather, an upcoming car wash on the site, or a reminder for a special event. This is optional, but will require you to sign up via text or email. Information will be available in the first week's newsletter. We will also use our website and Facebook for occasional updates or sharing program photos. Be sure to bookmark them on myctpr.com and facebook.com/myctpr.
Behavior management is an important part of our program. It is how we keep our program safe and structured and requires the cooperation of kids, staff, and parents to create a positive play environment. At the beginning of the program, a behavior contract will be sent home with your child. It lays out the basic rules for the program and also what will happen if your child chooses to not follow those rules. Please go over this with your child, sign it, and return it. This is how we ensure that everyone is on the same page and agrees to the rules and expectations.
Our system uses progressive discipline, our behavior management board, and open communication. Our progressive discipline system uses a color chart to track any issues each week. So green would be a warning, yellow is a call home and sitting out of an activity, blue means going home for the rest of the day and potentially missing a field trip, red is being sent home for the rest of the week. Each time there is an issue, our staff tracks it on our behavior management board. This board is in a staff-only area and kept confidential from the kids, but helps our staff document everything along the way so we can let you know what specifically happened. Anytime we track something on the board, we discuss it with your child so they know what will happen next. Anything after that first warning on green, we will contact you so you also know what will happen next.
Please note that discipline steps may be skipped if the offense warrants it, and that severe disruptions or repeated red level infractions can lead to dismissal from the program. We are here to have fun, but we are also working with large groups of children, so their cooperation is key. Our staff is firm and consistent with the rules at the site, and they are there to work with you in case there's a disciplinary problem. Please reach out to the office at any point if you have any questions about our behavior management process or a specific situation.
Field trips are a part of our program that kids and staff love. They lets us go places and do things we normally cannot do on site. Our schedule is updated each year and we are always looking for fun, new things to do. Be sure to check registration for the field trip schedule with all the dates and information. Field trips are offered for an additional cost and will be separate registration. A few important notes on field trips. We keep a lower staff to kid ratio on field trips to ensure safe supervision. We allow 9 kids for every staff member. This means that not every kid can go on each trip. If your child is not registered for the trip, the site is closed for the day. All of our staff will be on the trip, so there will be no one at the sites. If your child is registered for the field trip, please read the field trip information sheet or your receipt notes. They will have important information such as if you have to pack a lunch, or if you can send money for concessions or a gift shop, and also bus time so you know when you need to be at the site.
If your child is attending a field trip, they must arrive on time and take the bus with the site. You cannot drop into a field trip. We will be traveling with a large group and cannot accommodate checking your child in at the field trip location. If you miss the bus, you miss the trip. You can check your child out of a field trip if they need to leave early or if you want to keep them at the field trip location after our trip ends. A guardian or registered pickup person must show a valid ID to our staff and fill out a bus exemption form to check out of a field trip early. Field trip registration will be done online or in the recreation office only. Staff on site cannot accept payment. When you register for the playground program, you will receive a handout with the field trip schedule, including a date, time that registration will open up for each trip. Registration times are staggered based on location to allow system to process your registration without delay. Registrations are taken on a first-come, first-served basis until the trip is full. Once it is full, we will have a wait list to prioritize registration if a spot opens up. Sign up online for the wait list or call our offices to be added. Please read the full field trip handout information on refunds, cancellations, and specific trip information, and contact the office with any questions.
A few last helpful hints before we get into registration information. As a drop-in program, you have your choice of release options at the time of registration. This determines how we will release your child from the program, and we have 2 options. First, we have release to self. This means that your child can come and go as they please and do not need to be checked out by an adult. If you choose this option, staff will allow your child to leave the program at any time. Next, is our parent pickup option. For this option, you will name specific adults that can pick up your child, including yourself or parents and guardians, and we will check their ID before releasing them from the program. If you choose this option, we will not let your child leave without a designated adult. If you are late picking your child up from the program, late fees may be assessed.
3 minutes after dismissal, we start calling you and/or your emergency contacts to get a hold of someone to pick up your child. The first offense is a warning, and there is no fee. After that, there is a fee schedule, and fees must be paid before your child can return to the program. Multiple late pickup occurrences may result in dismissal from the program. Your dismissal options can be changed at any time throughout the summer. Please call our office for more information on dismissal options.
If your child has a medical condition that requires specific emergency care, such as an inhaler or EpiPen, we require a medical care plan to be completed before our staff can hold any medication or provide care. The medical care plan authorizes our staff to respond to emergencies according to their American Red Cross training and specific directions listed within the written plan. Medical care plans information can be found on our website.
If you know a teen ages 12 to 14 looking for a fun way to fulfill community service hours, we use teen volunteers at all of our locations. Teen volunteers must register for the program and attend an orientation before they can volunteer.
Summer Playground Program is our most popular activity, and spots fill up fast. Be sure to check registration dates and be ready to register as soon as you can. If you plan to register online, we recommend you create your household ahead of time and check your login information so you are ready to go.
You can also register in the office by fax or mail in a registration form. If you fax or mail in a registration form, be sure to fill it out completely. It will be processed in the order it was received.
We hope this information has been helpful, but if you have any further questions, please reach out before our registration begins. Thank you. We'll see you this summer.